All right, angels, so here's the thing. Tea Time is by no stretch of the imagination a political channel. Most time, politics come up and our eyes glaze over. We'd rather be doing anything else. But every once and again, something happens that completely changes our perspective. Like government regulation. You know, you shouldn't be able to buy and return Chanel when that time, energy, and money would be much better spent if you bought a clue.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie. Hell.
We in a hurry.
Okay.
Period.
Good morning, angels. I'm Nicky Nelson.
And I'm Mocha Pennington.
And this little dumpster fire that you're about to watch is a little something that we like to call Tea Time.
A channel where we like to discuss YouTube drama in all its essence.
In all of its dirty little essence. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Because when you do, honey, an angel gets his wings.
But you know what? There's no fucking wings for anyone involved in this story.
Nathan's getting his wings, honey.
Honorable mention.
He's getting his red wings, yeah.
You know what? I wish Nathan neutral. Because you know what? Here, I'm not going to sit on here capping for Nate when he did sign a deal with the devil. So no matter who, right, wrong, or indifferent, Nate did spend time in the bed of Lucifer himself.
I mean, it was in a contract for him to do it, honey. And it goes up, honey, he got out.
Didn't nobody put a joint to his head and make him smoke it?
I mean, honey.
You
know damn well.
What if the contract between Jeffree Star and Nathan didn't include money at all? It was just have all the weed you can blow, honey.
And would we be surprised?
I
wouldn't be surprised.
Because Nate is a burnout. Have we talked about that, angels?
Yeah.
Nate is a little bit of a burnout.
I mean, he enjoys his pot.
He does. Nothing wrong with it.
He loves his pot sticks, y'all.
He's very, very peaceful. So you got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? If you guys heard the coffee pot in the background at the beginning of this video, it's because our Mocha dear ran out of coffee.
Oh, and I've been exhausted all day.
She just got a shipment from Amazon, and as soon as it got here, she like Bojacked the fucking box out of my hand, did a mad dash to the kitchen, all right? Ripped the box open with her teeth. With her teeth. And started making, there was nothing I could do about it.
I just needed just a little boost, honey. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little tired.
So we have an update to yesterday's story. So you remember on yesterday's story, we were having a conversation. You know, here's the tea, just to give you a quick rewind spin up, here we are. You know, Nate, who is estranged from Jeffree, because in Jeffree's
and the dogs.
Yeah, in Jeffree's mind, I think they're just taking a break.
Oh my God.
In Jeffree's mind,
imagine?
I feel like he thinks they're just taking a long break,
yeah.
that they're star-crossed lovers and they will be back together one day. I don't think he got the memo that Nate is fucking out. Anyway, so Nate posted a picture of him sparking a doobie, and the caption said, "Minusing you was a plus." Of course, the Jeffree Star fanatics were like, oh, this is shade.
They were like more. It was like one of those Instagram posts where like you have to swipe to see more of the pictures. I forgot to call the slides.
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
There was like a lot of them in there.
There was more to it, of course, you know. And we got it, and we talked about the story because it's a breaking story. We had to talk about the fucking story, right? And you know, there was differences of opinion. We like it. That's what Tea Time is about.
Exactly.
We love having different perspectives. And, you know, Mocha was just like, I don't know. I think it was about Jeffree. And I was like, because I had, you know, looked at a little bit more.
Yeah,
I was like,
heard that he just like the entire post was just like deleted.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, no point of going to his damn Instagram to look at it.
Right? Well, it turns out the girl that he was seeing, you know, he had pictures of her up. He deleted the pictures of her when he posted that. And then hours later, because everybody fucking thought it was about Jeffree Boom Boom Star, he deleted that one too. So I was firm in the belief that, you know, he broke up with old girl and he made a post and it was probably about old girl.
Yeah, it wasn't about no damn Jeffree Star.
But the Jeffree Star people just can't let this shit go. You know what I'm saying? They can't let it go. Anyway, so that puts us at today. Here we are today, you know, and he who shall not slay has posted a follow-up because he who shall not slay, of course, Team Jeffree Star, all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Lives up there. Doesn't even have to buy food. He gets it all secondhand from Jeffree Star's intestine. Just, you know. Now, Nate, as we talked about yesterday, as we reported yesterday, basically was like, hey, y'all, put out a little Insta snap. That's what I'm going to call it. It's like, who knows somebody at YouTube where I can get rid of these fucking videos?
Yeah, he's like, I want to be done with it. But people was like, well, good luck.
Have fun with that.
Have a blast, honey.
And of course, you know, he who shall not slay was like, oh God, attention. Attention. Someone's probably talking about me. And he took his chance, y'all. He came on and basically said, you know, Nate could just DM me about it.
Yeah, I was like, honey, I don't think Nate wants to talk to you.
I would rather get fist fucked by a seagull.
Oh my.
Than have a conversation with he who shall not slay. I can't do it.
Yeah, Nate's probably like, honey, I'm not talking to you.
I'd imagine it would be easier talking to like an inanimate object. I'd rather die.
Yeah.
So like, why would they reach out? And then like, especially someone who like, we ain't friends. We ain't gonna be friends. You don't mean me no good. You're not gonna do anything nice for me.
Yeah.
Like, you are in bed with the enemy. You know? Also, can we just talk about how disingenuous the entire thing is? I would just like to take a moment, you know. He who shall not slay gets on camera and it's basically like, you know, I don't know what Jeffree's gonna do. You know, I'm thinking maybe Jeffree's gonna do this or maybe he's gonna do that. But can we rewind to the part where Jeffree was just in town to see you less than 48 hours ago?
Yeah, allegedly.
So, bitch, you trying to tell me that either A, you're bad at your job, because you ain't asking the right questions. Because if you had been asking the right questions, then ain't no guesswork, baby. You can just tell me.
You know, it's people talk to Jeffree, that's a sign like an NDA, like, honey.
Either you're bad at your job, or you know the tea, and you're being disingenuous because you're not, like, I think there's one thing besides saying, like, it's one thing to say, I know, like Wendy, when she has to talk about Tamar, she's like, that's my friend, y'all. I can't talk about it because she's my friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair. But then to, like, be misleading intentionally, child.
It wasn't about Jeffree.
It wasn't.
Apparently, because, I mean, there was a girl in it at first, and then he deleted it, and he had the same caption. I don't know, honey. It wasn't about no goddamn Jeffree Star.
Here's the thing, like...
He's so happy to be done with that, I feel like.
Wouldn't you be happy to be done with that?
Yes, if I was dating someone under contract for, like, 5 years, someone like Jeffree, I would be so happy.
I just feel like we all have those exes that refuse to let it the fuck go. You know what I'm saying? Just refuse to let it go. I don't know, I think it's borderline abusive. Like, no means no. Like, It was, when I moved out, when the contract was over, and I packed up my little bit of shit and I moved out.
With all of your money that you gave me.
With all of your money, I figured, you know what, and I'm not mad at Nate. I'm not mad at Nate. Generally, usually I would say, you know, you don't have to use another person for their money. You know, I'm not one of those gays that looked up to Anna Nicole like she was some sort of god. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's your journey. Do your thing. But I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I can do this on my own. You know? But I ain't mad at Nate. Because I feel like it was a bit of a trade-off. Could you imagine every day of your life waking up next to that?
I would not be happy. I was gonna say something extremely dark. And I was like, well, no, I can't do that, honey. Not on YouTube.
Because here's the thing, it's not a looks thing. It's not a looks thing. Because I'll point out a couple things. You know what? We honest hoes, and all our hoes is honest. And I'll tell you a couple of things. It ain't always about looks. I mean, looks can get you in the room, but personality definitely keeps you there. And it just so happens that Jeffree has neither. So it's just like, what are we supposed to do about this? Now, I gotta wake up. I gotta tolerate you, put up with your delusions of grandeur, all these fucking dogs, this Pepto-Bismol pink house.
I feel like he loved the dogs, honey. The dogs, I thought they loved him. They was like, I don't want to be around Lucifer. I want around a real person.
Probably the only thing, like, keeping him there. You know,
where's the dog?
Besides the money, You know,
oh yeah,
money's always nice.
But he got the money and he left.
But I feel like he had to stay too long. Don't you feel like he had to stay too long?
He had to put up with them.
5 years is a long time.
I mean, I feel like at first, like he did adore Jeffree. Because whenever I used to watch him, I would see like their videos together. Like I can see like the look in his eye, like, oh, you know, I adore this man.
And then after a time, he was fucking buzzed out, huh?
He was just like, oh my God.
And so you see, this is why I can't completely take Nate's side, because I have to question the character of somebody who can genuinely love Jeffree Star. You know what I'm saying? Like he's such a, oh, what is the word that I'm looking for? What a drain of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a genuine moment? Is there, like, how does a conversation with Jeffree Star go? Are we talking about anything like intriguing or life-changing, thought-provoking? Or are we just getting burnt out stoned? Well, and like, is that what we're doing? Is that the nature of our relationship?
I mean, he's like, I need it to deal with you, honey. I need all the weed I can get.
I'm just saying, like, so is that what this is gonna be? I couldn't imagine what Jeffree Star is like when that camera turns off. I couldn't.
I don't know. I wonder how I don't know.
I mean, I think there was a time, Angels, am I wrong? There was a time when we were all, well, I wasn't alive, when Mocha was much, much younger. When Jeffree Star was like, entertaining?
Oh, yeah, like back in the day. Yeah, his music was good. The little interviews I seen him do, he was funny. He would have like a little like YouTube videos he would put out. I think they're all deleted off his channel now. I think so.
Is that where most of like the drama came from? Is that where most of like the?
I mean, I'm pretty sure like people went through. If he didn't, I know they're gone now. I don't know when he deleted them. Probably when all that stuff was happening about the Warped Tour and all that stuff. And he felt like, let me get rid of that.
Was that before Shane Dawson came in and saved his career?
No. Well, all that stuff that happened, like Warped Tour and stuff with Davy Vanity and all that, like that was before, obviously.
What a hard moment in time for. Yeah.
And Shane tried to save him, and he did. He did for a little bit, but.
Don't you hate when you like try to swoop in and you try to save somebody, and you're just like, okay, here's the formula. You need to do this, this, and this, and they're like going along with it at first, and everything is going so well. And
then he was like.
And then they start.
The mask fell off, honey. It deteriorated on him. All that the asses are eating them through the mask.
And then Shane is like, well, bitch, I can't help you no more.
So now we'll just do a long ad. And that didn't help at all.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing. They were both making like some pretty good coin from the entire situation.
Yeah, they made a lot of money.
And then someone said, oh no, we've got to take out Shane to get to Jeffree. Because Shane is his like knight in shining armor. Shane has saved this man. I feel like really the downfall, because let's be honest, wasn't nobody fucking with Shane for a long time. Like everybody.
Not even Jeffree never publicly said, Shane and I aren't friends anymore, but like he never talked about Shane. Never Shane was going to the gigs.
Never.
He said, honey, I heard Miss Creepshow say, don't defend me, honey, so I don't play on it.
But I feel like Shane's little tea would come out like every 2 years, and then it would just like fester. And like some pretty important people have highlighted some shit that Shane has done. Like Cheska Lee from Decoded on MTV, like homegirl was on MTV, and she like publicly pointed out like, hey y'all, Shane is a problem. She wasn't the only one. Like Shane's little shit would drop like every 2 years, and then it would just like go away. But I feel like whenever Shane teamed up with Jeffree, yo.
Oh, honey, it was hell on earth.
Somebody said, get this girl out of here. But you know, Shane has a new video out.
Oh yeah, he just put it out. Recording this was like 3 hours ago.
Are you guys going to watch? Clap if you're going to watch Shane's new video.
Conspiracy theories with Shane. I'm not going to watch that shit.
Can't he not monetize his conspiracy theory videos?
That's what he said. I don't know, honey. Do y'all watch the last one about the demon that allegedly followed them how did the demon in the LA house and all that shit happen? And he was like, oh, can't continue my series. And then they moved to
I think he said
Denver.
It was a ghost, right?
Well, whatever, honey. Well, it was Jeffree Star.
It's a demon because ghosts don't follow you.
Yeah.
Demons follow you.
Yeah.
And then, like, but here's the real tea. When you are the demon, there's no way to get rid of it.
Honey, he's lying his ass off.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he just, like...
I feel like he had the idea for that, do that whole little docu-series thing about the ghost in my house or the demon in my house, whatever. But obviously all that stuff happened with him falling out with the James Charles and all that shit. And he was like, well, I can't do it. I can't do that shit anymore. So he waited until he moved to Denver. And he was like, well, let me
Well, because he was going to do it in the LA house,
yeah.
right? And then that felt... He had to... Well, wait.
He went to the gigs.
He had to sell the LA house.
Okay.
Who could make the mortgage on that?
They had to go to Denver, honey. And then he's like, well, now I can revise it. Let me pull out the old script, dust it off, make some changes.
He, like, had to, like, update. Because there's no way that everywhere you go is haunted.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's a damn demon following you, honey.
Unless the demon is you.
And Jeffree's in Wyoming, honey. He's not in Denver, so...
You know what, angels? Listen, you have to tell us what you think in the comments below. But these are just our thoughts and opinions.
These are just ramblings.
These are just the ramblings from two people who've seen the bullshit and been like, it ain't making sense, girl. It's not making sense. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Mm-hmm. You've heard what we think. Mocha, is there anything else going on today?
I haven't seen anything.
Me neither.
I was trying to. I was
so
tired. I didn't.
Is it that the YouTube girls aren't acting up as much as they used to?
They're taking notes. We have to start report. Who would you guys like to see us report on? Put that in the comments. But just throw some names down there. And like maybe if you want to, like just suggest like a video to people that cover it so we can actually know who these people are.
Exactly.
Like,
who would you guys like to see us talk about? You know, I think that all of the people that we used to cover because we knew one day, you know, it was going to all catch up to them, it has. There's no more joy in pointing out what Trisha Paytas has going on because everybody's finally caught on, right?
Yeah.
There's no more joy pointing out, like, what Jeffree has going on because everyone finally caught on.
Nothing. Nothing going on.
You know, Shane, his shit done cracked.
Oh, honey.
James Charles is never gonna change.
I heard that Rylan was like leaving him or something, but it turns out it was a hoax. I was like, wait, what?
Rylan is not gonna leave his
All the money went away? He said, bye, Shane.
All the money went out. I don't know. I don't think Rylan is ever gonna leave Shane. Like, remember they had that lie detector test? And like the lie detector guy asked Rylan's if he loves Shane, and I guess he does.
Well, you want to know something about that lie detector thing?
What?
Well, I guess like the person that was in it, like he goes like he's on other people's channels, and like it's not real. Like the stuff that they like want to like come out as they say this true, that he will like say, oh yeah, this is true. Mm-hmm.
So we don't know if Rylan does love Shane. And also,
it's in the eyes. I think that he does. It's in the eyes.
Also, how creepy is it that you would want to stage that in question form?
People do it. That guy's been around. He makes his rounds on. I think he's on TV too. He makes his rounds. Not in the Maury, y'all. Don't even come for no Maury now.
You like Maury. Maury is someone that you like. Got it. Okay. So, but like psychologically, what goes through Shane Dawson's head where he's like, yeah, we need to stage this question asking about if my fiance loves me and have you say yes in front of the entire world?
Well,
because I feel like that's just a little weird.
Well, honey.
A little weird. But then again, he did fucking bring on like a nutritional therapist to be his, like, subject matter expert.
Oh, that one woman?
Katie something.
Moritz or something?
He did bring her on.
Horrible lady.
And her degree is in, like, nutritional health or nutritional behavior or something.
She was talking about, like psychopaths or sociopaths, like they're just less than human.
Like, girl, this ain't your field of study. I mean, like, so do you want me to answer how their diets are different? Because they eat pretty much the same.
And she strikes channels too. Don't be talking.
And she strikes. Oh,
we need to start talking about her.
Yes,
She strikes people.
Never mind. Listen,
She's a lovely lady.
Actually, this is her shirt. She let me borrow it.
A lovely blonde, honey.
Another lie. Right from the bottle.
She's so nice.
You know what? We were actually out to lunch with her the other day. And, you know, she was saying how, remember what she said? Anyway, Angels,
she said that G-strings are better than thongs. I remember her saying that. And I was like, oh, that is true. So she could be right about some things.
All in all, lovely girl. Lovely girl. We love her so much. The next time we see her, you know.
We'll send her love to y'all.
Yes. She sends her love. She's doing great.
The whole striking of the channel, it never happened.
That's all a rumor.
Yeah, it's a rumor.
It's made
all that evidence, honey. Oh no.
No, that was fabrication. Do you have any proof that happens? Do you? Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Anyway, Angels, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We had barrels of fun. Mocha, how do you want to end this shit?
Check out the description. I always look down there. Oh, check out the description box, honey. We got links. We got links to my books, honey. No, at least 2 this month. They're doing very well. We have our handles of social media. We have a discount code, Amira Beauty, honey. Check it out. Have fun.
It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on or off. Whatever you're into.
However you watch YouTube.
Yeah. Anyway, Angels, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. And until next time, keep sipping. You know, our Instagrams are almost like our videos, except for they don't talk. Some would consider that an upgrade. Either way, they're not going to follow themselves, so pop on over and give us some love.